Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing just a fun random look because I have nothing to do today, so I wanted to show you guys how I do like my full face and how I just did a cute fun look and popped a little yellow on the inner corner. Stay tuned to check it out. I hate doing my makeup with my hair down. Drives me mental. Okay, so I'm gonna go in first with the YSL. This is a blur primer. I can't even read that name, so I'm not going to. It's pretty though, if you can see. You can't see. It's fine. I'm actually gonna use this BoxyCharm brush that I got from last month's BoxyCharm box. It's this nice, like, it's just flat, dense. So I already did my eyebrows. I'll probably do a video soon showing you guys how I do them because this is not the color of my eyebrows. They are like the same color as my hair, if not lighter. And I'm a little insecure about them because no one's ever seen me without my, well, I shouldn't say no one, but a lot of people haven't seen me without them. I usually, this is what I'll do. I'll put my eyebrows on and just go out like this. Because I'm starting to not care what my skin looks like. But my eyebrows are very fair. But what I use is the ABH Dip Brow in Auburn, or sometimes I'll get like, I think it's caramel, or I'll kind of like rotate between the colors. And just really fill those in. So soon enough, you guys will see what it looks like when I have no eyebrows. Alright, cool. So we primed. Now I'm going to use this new e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer. I have Fair Warm. I like to conceal everything first because I have really bad bags and acne scars. This concealer, so far I've noticed it doesn't dry fast, so I like to let it like sit for a couple seconds and let it dry up. Using my Real Techniques sponge, and I use this all the time. It's the Fit Me Maybelline Matte Poreless Normal to Oily, and I'm gonna use 122. So I kind of just put that on my sponge and mix it all in. I'm just coming off of a cold, so I'm kind of sniffly. I'm sorry. Morphe Y6. I really go back and forth with this brush and the sponge. And just kind of move it back and forth. Just a little more. Alright, done blending. I feel like I do that for way too long. So next, let's do, I like to powder with the, where is it, the Fit Me loose powder. This is in shade 10, Fair, and I'm using the Y1 from Morphe. I basically, now I'm just going to dry up all of that foundation, kind of just pat it around the face. This is like more of a simple look for me, or else I would go in and do way more concealer under my eyes, but don't really care today. So pat my face, make sure I powdered all the spots. And take my sponge and just like run over my lids. Little creasing. I then go in with this brush. Don't remember what it is. The paint came off of it, and this is the Wet n Wild Creme Brulee. Just a little single shadow. I'm not going to prime my lids today. I'm not really doing an intense eyeshadow look. You guys will see. So I'm just going to throw this shade on for now to help dry up the lids from the foundation, so we don't get any kind of hard creasing while I finish my face. Alright, next, let's do some bronzer, my favorite part. This brush, I couldn't tell you what it is, and it's very dirty, don't judge me. But I got it at Target, and I love it. It's perfect for bronzer. And I'm going in with the Physicians Formula. This poor thing is coming to an end. This is the Butter Bronzer, and this is Sun-Kissed. Pretty shade. So after I use that shade, I kind of mix between bronzers. Pretty pale right now, so I have a hard time still figuring out my color in the winter, so I literally just mix through random stuff, so I don't always match. But I'm going to go in with a little bit of this color. This is Tawny in ABH. It's a little dark, but I just go in with a light hand, same brush, and I'm just going to kind of mix it in. I'd use this more of like a contour color, so keep it very like tight, where the Butter Bronzer, I kind of went a little everywhere with it. This is definitely darker, so I kind of keep it a little more contained. But I'm very pale, and I like looking bronzed, so I go in with the bronzer. Hair's like everywhere. I don't ever really do a hard nose contour either unless I'm full-blown getting ready, so I usually just like kind of take the leftover from the brush and just run it down the sides here. On the chin. I'm going in super light that you can barely see it, but you're better off starting very light with your bronzer than jumping in like hardcore. At least that's how I do it, and I like to layer it. Back just a little. Kind of just making sure I didn't go too far off with the darker bronzer, and just kind of blending the two together. Okay. So next, let's just do a little bit of blush. This Too Faced in Love Hangover. I love these. I have these 3 on my desk with me at all times. So today we're going to use more of like the pinkier one. Very And I'm going to use the Jaclyn Hill JH06. This is a very pretty, like, angled brush, but fluffy enough, so I use it for blush. I was never really into blush, but now I feel like it just ties my bronzer and everything together. And blush is cute in the winter because they're already cold and got the pink cheeks. All right, let's do I'm only doing a little bit of eyeshadow today. This is kind of my quick, it's Saturday, I don't have much to do makeup look. So I'm not going to do anything too crazy. I'm actually going to jump into this palette, which is Morphe and Jeffree Star. This is very pretty. I've played with this. I can also do like a more in-depth look with this eventually. But for today, I think I'm just going to dip into 1985, which is this shade here. Nothing crazy. And I'm using JH33. Just gonna warm the lids up a bit. I also just purchased the Jaclyn Hill Volume 2 with Morphe, so I'm excited for that to be coming in. I'm gonna do a look with that when I get it, so stay tuned for that one. I'm excited. I've watched some reviews on it, so I can't wait to see what it's actually like. Alright, so now, you can barely see it, it's like just a touch pink peach color. I'm going to do one more color kind of all over the lids. I'm going to do Mr. Diva, the one right underneath. It's like a couple shades darker than 1985. A bit more peachier. So I'm just feathering that over the whole lid. Not doing a real crazy look today. All right, cool. I probably should have put just a little concealer, but it's fine. So now I want to jump in. I got these at Sephora. It's this cute little Kaja is the brand name. And they're these little like trio things and they pop open. They have a little mirror inside so you can literally open all of them. I'm going to use the first. Oh my god, it won't open. But this like trio is O2 Orange Blossom. But it's cute. You just kind of open them all up and inside they have little shades. I'm going to use the first one. I don't know if you guys can see it. No. It's fine. It's like a champagne-y orange color. I'm just going to lightly pat that. Kind of on my lid all over. Nothing crazy. Just a little color. This is the second one, more orangey. We'll do a little of this too. I'm feeling crazy today. Okay. This thing I think was 21 bucks. It's actually really cute, and now they make them with matte shadows. All three of those are shimmers, but they started doing them with like one shimmer and two mattes or something like that. You just kind of blend back in and get the shimmer off the way top of my lid. But I do want to put lashes on, so I'm going to go into this palette, play with this a bit. There's a black shade in here. I'm going to dip into the black one very lightly. I just want to lightly darken up my lash line. And I'm using the Y21. It's like a flat brush. Okay. For mascara, I'm going to use the Rimmel London Scandalize. Okay, today I'm gonna put on the Ardell Mega Volume Lashes in 252. These ones are my favorite. So basically, peel them off by the outer corner, and then you need to, I'm gonna measure my eye, because they're not this long. My eye isn't like this long. So I kind of just place it on. You can see I need to cut a lot off on the end. I'm pretty good at estimating these now, but do about that much. So I like to cut like a decent little chunk off the end. And if the front of the lash looks funny, I like to snip that too sometimes, because if it doesn't look right, it can kind of poke you in the corner and it just doesn't feel good. And oh my god, I don't have my lash glue. Be right back. So I use the Duo lash glue. This stuff's really good. Trick is put the glue on and basically let it dry all the way. This glue is blue, but then it turns clear. So I usually go into the other one, kind of cut it, put the glue on, let it sit, and then by the time I'm done prepping the second lash, I can put the first lash on. When you cut them too, just make sure like you get all the little hairs off. I don't know where I got this, but I think it came in one of my lashes one time, but it's like the perfect little lash applier. So it's starting to turn like blue, which means it's like really drying. So I basically pinch it flat and go up over top. I should use maybe a little Neewer for this. Start by, I press it like really in the middle, and then grab an end. Grab another end. Because I let it dry, the glue, it just got extra sticky. If not, and I put it on right away, it would be like sliding around everywhere. And that's a pain in the ass. Alright, so kind of let them dry for a second, and then I'll like give them a little brush. Let's grab the next one. I just love lashes. It makes such a difference. There's still technically drying to like press them all in. And to tell if they're like really stuck, you can like kind of pull them down. Make sure they're attached. I take a little spoolie. Just like brush my lashes out. And give them like a pinch. Some people then put their mascara on with it. I try not to because I can use these a few times. As long as I take them off, pick the glue off and kind of reshape them back to this and cover them up. That's why I save all these pieces. I can get like 5-6 uses out of these lashes by keeping them clean and out of like from getting dusty. So just like make sure they're attached. So next, let's do a little highlighter. So I'm obsessed with the Kylie Jenner Tahiti. This was like from her summer collection or something. It's very pretty. It's like a pretty pink shiny. It matches the background. I'm going to use the ABH A23 brush. Very lightly. See it? The tip of my nose, very lightly. Basically just use like the leftovers on the brush. Pretty. I should probably put something on my lips. I'm just going to put a little bit of the Revlon lip gloss Supernatural. I used to hate lip gloss when I was little because it felt gross, and now I would prefer a lip gloss rather than like a liquid lip. Just gets dry and not really into it. It looks good. So what ow. Whoops. Usually like last I'll do a brow gel because I feel like I'm bronzing and powdering and all sorts of crazy shit. So I use the ABH tinted brow gel and I use it in Auburn too. This is like their older one. I haven't tried the new one yet, so like the applicator's really weird. But basically just go over and do brow gel last. I like it. It kind of brings my brows like back to life. I think that's it. Actually, so I kind of wanted to play and do like an inner corner color maybe. But I couldn't really decide. I was almost thinking yellow. Let's try it. Let's do it. Who cares? Okay. This Morphe Y22. It's just this little round brush. So I'm going to dip into that yellow. I'm not going to put anything down. It's pretty pigmented. Let's just see what it looks like. Pretty intense. It's kind of cute. It's like in person, like it doesn't look so intense to me, but in the monitor, like it looks bright as hell. Alright. So I'm basically done. I just like to add a little extra of things and blend. So I'm going to put just a touch of this translucent powder from Laura Mercier. Kind of just touch everything up a bit. This brush, I love this one, JH07. Just the perfect little touch-up brush. Alright. Whew. Okay. It's a final look. Taking my hair down. I legit don't ever wear my hair down. So now that it's been short, I feel like I have to. And shout out to Grace Coney for giving me the fresh cut today. Okay, so thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. This is just a fun little look. Something simple. It's Saturday. I have nothing to do, so I wanted to just play. Hope you guys liked it. Don't forget to like and subscribe.